There are superpowers, emerging powers, middle powers, regional powers, rogue states, and also large corporate and social media powers, all competing increasingly for power and influence. As a result, the trend is again moving towards increased fragmentation and confrontation.
West 7, we're Brisbane, from the mountains down to the sea. Yeah, she's the city we love, she's the best in the world, and there's no place I'd rather be. It's gonna be great, and I just can't wait. It's gonna be great, and I just can't wait. It's all the world and all its glory.
The Olympics will be heading back to Australia after 3 decades. Brisbane has been chosen to host the Games in 2032.
The cost of Brisbane's controversial Olympic Games continues to cause headaches for the Queensland government. Premier Stephen Miles has decided to push ahead with plans to upgrade the Queensland Sport Athletics Centre, which is estimated to cost about $1.6 billion. That's despite an independent review by former Lord Mayor Graham Quirk finding the project did not represent value for money.
Did the government discuss cancelling the Games in Cabinet on Monday?
We don't discuss what is discussed in Cabinet, and I don't intend to do so.
Order.
Ready, set, go.
Today on the newscast, the Great Reset, how the push for global government and a digital currency is growing, and why 2030 is such a pivotal year for this sinister agenda.
The Queensland government has hit back this morning over reports it considered backing out of the 2032 Olympic Games at a cost of $500 million. It's yet another bad headline for the Brisbane Games, which has already been dealing with controversy over the stadiums that will be used for competition.
The next pillar of the Great Reset agenda could be around finance, and more specifically, putting more control of money and assets in the hands of the government. So you know the line, you will own nothing and you will be happy? Well, this is the pillar where this could be playing out.
It might be 8 years away, but the Brisbane 2032 Olympics and Paralympics are already being labelled a joke after the Premier pulled the purse strings shut on a new stadium. And the move is putting Queensland in the record books for all the wrong reasons.
And not only that, but as Sam said, it is control. But I believe the primary reason why they're wanting to roll this out so quickly is to create a global economy, a globalized economy, because that's really the step right before a globalized government.
So are the Games doomed 8 years before the Olympic flames even been lit? Or can Queensland pull off a Bradbury and bring it home strong?
Agenda 2030 covers from 2015 to 2030. Again, it's a comprehensive plan over every area of our lives. It's kind of a subset of Agenda 21. And as the leaders of the United Nations made clear while this was being debated and adopted, they intend to leave no one behind. Actually, the head of the General Assembly, when this was being negotiated, Peter Thompson, called this the master plan for humanity.
Centre Queenslanders also showed little confidence in the state government to even deliver the Olympics on time or on budget. The Palaszczuk government has already admitted the knockdown and rebuilding of the Gabba will cost $1.7 billion, more than originally forecast.
What would you say if I told you that by the year 2030, you'll own nothing, have no privacy, and yet you'll be happy? That you'll live in a cashless society where all currency is digital, and that everyone on Earth will require a digital ID to travel freely.
That same review found it would cost between $400 and $500 million to upgrade public transport to the venue, which at the moment can take up to 2 hours. So that's going to take the cost above $2 billion, and that takes us to other options which might have become more value for money, which is what the former Lord Mayor was insinuating. The state government has meanwhile denied claims it discussed the possibility of pulling out of the Games.
We don't discuss what is discussed in Cabinet, and I don't intend to do so here today.
Member for Theodore.
No.
If you didn't discuss cancelling the Games at Cabinet, why won't anyone just come out and say it?
The endgame is a one-world government. To many, this sounds like something straight out of George Orwell's 1984, but I believe an even better guidepost would be the Book of Revelation and the coming Antichrist-led system.
And now is a time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there, and we've got to lead it. We've got to unite the rest of the free world in doing it.
We know now that the next crisis is already waiting for us around the corner.
It's a spiritual battle, a warfare between good and evil.